Yo, you ever like wake up one day, you brush your teeth, you take a poop, you wash your hands, do all that funny jazz, and then you just look up in the mirror and you have like one of those heart-dropping panic attacks because you just remember that you have a test first block and you just didn't study for it. You're just in that 30-second zone where you're like, what do I do? Do I skip? Do I call in sick? Do I study real quick? Or should I just get away with cheating? Yeah, I'll go with that. Like the thing is, cheating in high school was like a work of art if you don't get caught. I've been having fellas planning master plans, like embedding the answers within the ingredients of food labels, because teachers don't really mind food, or just inserting their own phones into graphing calculators so that they can just look up all the answers, or even like planning some kind of GTA level heist into snatching a pic of their answer key. As for me, though, I ain't about that because I'm not that heavily skilled in that cheating institution, and it just doesn't end up well for me. So, like, what can I do? I'm a child of God. Anywho, test taking. I hate them. Like, in fact, like, most of America hates them. Don't you just hate it when you study a booty ton for a test, and then come for its test day, so you just turn your friends and ask if they're ready for this, and they hit you with the, nah man, I didn't even study, I think I'm gonna bomb this. And you're just annoyed AF, and you're just like, bro, you say this all the time for tests, and you always end up getting a perfect score for no reason. Like, the flickers, bro? Alright, so this one time, I felt so confident going into this one test, yo. Like I was at SpongeBob levels of confidence. So, like, the teacher hands out the exams, right? And I take a look at the first question. Bruh, I was, like, blanking out like I didn't know how to do it. But it's okay, I can just skip and come back later, you know? But then I get to the next question, and it asks, based on your answer for number 1, which of these statements are true? And I was like, damn, like, but it's alright, I can just come back to it. But then, the next question asked me, based on your answers from questions 1 and 2, answer the following 10 questions. At the moment, I knew it was cause the next thing I know I had ended up skipping the first 20 questions, cause I had no idea what I was doing. Like my confidence level just dropped drastically to like the face of the earth, bro. I look over to my friend, and bro, he's just bawling out through this test like it's nothing. Like I was like, the hell, like weren't you just crying a second ago about failing? I look over to my left. I see a whole row of people on their phones searching up the answers. I was like, bro, like, am I the only one seeing this, or like what? And then I took a peep at the teacher, and we just make direct eye contact, like she suspected me of cheating or something. Like, after skipping like 30 questions, I find myself on the second section of the test, the written part. And I was able to jumpstart a rhythm on answering these tedious questions. I was able to answer the whole section like a boss, bro. Like, no hesitation. Once I lifted the pencil from my paper, the teacher hovers over my shoulder. She glances over my written part of the test, smiles, and then just makes a public announcement to the class saying, "Hey class, make sure you read the questions carefully." I was like, shit, the hell? Like was that specifically directed towards me? Like, are you telling me I did everything wrong? Man, at this point, I was like, look, whatever. It's either I know it or I don't. I'm a slow test taker. It's whatever. Like, don't you just hate it when everyone around you finishes before you, and you're just sitting there like taking your time, being the last one to finish? We get a test back, and I end up getting like a 40% or something, and everyone else around me got like perfect scores. So, like at this point, I just came to the conclusion that I'm just stupid.